Alright, my PC is dying right now, so you guys are gonna have to ignore the fan constantly spinning, but this is kind of meant to be a companion piece, maybe? I don't know how to describe it, to the series by Chaff Games. Please check out the full series, it's very good, especially learning how to use a resource in Godot. It taught me how to use them, and overall he teaches it very well. Let me pause my music so you don't actually accidentally pick it up. So what I did is, instead of setting it to an area 2D like he did, I set it to a raycast 3D, so you have to look at the gun. I'm noticing that this might be suboptimal for gameplay in the future. Like, you know in Halo how you won't always see where a gun is due to like an enemy blocking the corpse or something. So in the future, I recommend adding a variable in here if you're like using ragdolls or something that ignores if there's a corpse in the way, so that way you can like kind of see through the corpse. Or just use the area 3D. It's so much simpler, and it doesn't use this code spaghetti from two different tutorials. I also used the tutorial from, I'm going to butcher that name, Nagy. I'm so sorry if I butchered it, but this is how raycasts work. So the main issue I ran into is raycasts look for a, this is my understanding of it, this is not correct, please go read the documentation. I tried to, I'm a little too stupid to wrap my head around it, but it's all human code, no AI here, just losing it. And I read a post from years ago that actually showed me what it is, so thank you, Aether Factory. Alright, so let me walk you through this code real quick. I've been yapping for too long. Extends raycast 3D. This is pretty simple. I'm just using an interact ray in the player cam. This is not its own independent scene. It's just connected to the player cam. You can connect it to its own independent scene if you want, but it's not necessary for my use case. This is the interact ray, which is just your raycast, and then the label, which is right there, and then it sends out a pickup signal. This is just 2 guy on YouTube, 4 guy on YouTube, whatever. I don't know why I typed it. Func in the physics process, so it's always running. It resets the text label. It sets the finder to your interact array, and it gets the collider. If it's in rigid body 3D, it will go gun pickup, weapon name, and then it sets the label text to the weapon name, and then new line, just for some readability, you have to pick up. Change your settings here because it's a little off center right now, but it is what it is. Change your settings in the label because it's a little off center for me, but it is what it is, and I don't care right now. If action pressed to interact, which I just set to F, if you don't know how to do that, project settings, input map, and then add action, yada yada, boom. Else pass, this is just in case, it's just a good thing to do. In your variable, it's the same in Chaff's Games tutorial, and then in the weapon manager, add it through the signals node. Go to your, interact array. Then click pickup, and then extend it, not extend it, add it to the weapon manager. And then you put finder through this. You can have this as whatever variable you like. Mine are a bit weird and esoteric. I apologize. So this makes new var, gun adder, and then this is just the same as Chaff's Games tutorial because it works. For my use case, strangely enough, putting mag current to lowercase, probably due to an error of my own, will not work, so I just set it to uppercase. Honestly, it's probably because I set it uppercase here, so depending on the tutorial, don't do that. I'm half asleep right now, so yeah. But pretty much, this makes it so you can go to your weapon using your little raycast. Mac 10, have to pick it up. I don't have a despawning yet. Just queue free in the and then queue free tree finder. That should work, right? Too many arguments. Oh, we can just hit pickup.mint. So do that, whatever. Just follow Chav Game's tutorial. He explains it better. He actually knows what he's talking about. I graduated Python, one Python class in high school. And then boom, you have your weapon pickup, yada yada, yada yada. If I find anything else that I want to add to the tutorial that, you know, I enjoyed, I'll let you guys know. Also, I jankified my, what is it, weapon switching, so yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. This was just for the guy on YouTube here that was looking for to do it with a raycast. Yeah, it's 0 WoW 8 months ago, so he's probably not even working on the project anymore, but just in case he is, and he still hasn't figured it out, which he probably did. He seems like a smart guy, so I don't know. But yeah, just in case you're doing the same thing that I was, or that he was, you don't have to struggle through my shitty explanation in the comments, and you can actually watch a video on it. Alright, you guys have a great rest of your day. I've been up since yesterday.